Um, we yeah, we are also
And how do you celebrate it?
actually it's not that uh big, like very big event in my country.
Yeah, it's not, but so it's not about everyone. So it's like, some people.
Yeah, yeah, some just some people.
Yeah, some people. So, and how about you, your family? Do you celebrate?
No.
Okay, well, and tell me, what do you think about, I don't know, these type of maybe occasions and events? So, do you find them interesting, or no, you think no, they're something extra and I don't know, like really boring, just, so what do you think about them?
Really, when I was younger, I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah, but
But
now
yeah, by the time like pass, and
you
I'm
change your
getting like I'm getting like I'm thinking it's normal.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah.
not that not some it's not fun like when I was younger.
Yeah, of course. That was like maybe that time when we are younger, actually, we are more passionate about everything. So it's like New
Yeah,
Year, occasion, even birthday. And so, for example, now when we think, so I don't
yeah,
know, yeah, I'm not as happy as before when I celebrate. Of course, I tend not to maybe celebrate my birthday. It's okay. We can go out just having a coffee and just this. It's not a big party. But I remember that, like, when I was child, it was my dream every year. Wow, it's gonna be my birthday, so I'm gonna be ready. So I completely understand what you say. And I want to ask you about an occasion in your country that you celebrate and actually is a national occasion or event that all the people in your country celebrate. And could you please talk about it and tell me how do you celebrate it?
I celebrate it.
Yeah, it's if you have any special events in your country, like for example, I know that you have Tet holiday. So
Mm.
how do you celebrate it? What do you normally do?
Tet holiday. Um, about Tet holiday, I remember we make a kind of cakes, like traditional cake in Vietnam. Of
Right.
course, that is very important, and it's our traditional. So like a lot of people, like a lot of house, like they make it,
Yeah, of course.
and
And do you make it at home? It's something like homemade cake or no? Actually, you
actually actually my home, like we don't make it because we don't have time.
of course. It's like so.
Yeah, but most mostly like the place where like the people make it, like they are like mm, hometown, in a hometown, countryside. Yeah, I mean
Ah,
countryside.
countryside, of course.
Yeah, the people in the countryside. But
They make.
but in yeah, but in city they we don't, like we not really make it, but we buy it.
Yeah, of course. It's like, it's normal. Busy lives in cities,
Yeah,
of course, maybe don't let people to have time and to make something at home. So
yeah.
normally they have cakes,
Mm.
like made. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and let me share my screen to see. Well, Halloween. Okay, so what do you think about? Do you know anything about actually the story behind the Halloween? So what is that? Why people celebrate Halloween?
Mm, uh, I'm not really. Um, I don't know the story behind.
Yeah,
Mm,
actually. So you know that it's Halloween is about candies and chocolate, and I don't know, it's like it's a bit different. So, and I don't know if every country celebrated or not. Of course, no. So it's maybe, but
but I think Halloween is about something like from the like another world.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
the
course.
underworld. I mean, yeah, the underworld.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Actually, it's like actually it's a traditional belief that uh, on the night before the New Year, like the boundary between the world of the living and the dead became blurred. So it's like I don't know, they can come to the earth or something like this, and I don't know, they celebrate like because they believe that the ghost of the dead returned to earth. So this is the story behind Halloween. So because of this, actually the theme of Halloween is a bit different. Like, I don't
Oh,
know, just some scary, maybe mask or faces, makeup. So it's like a bit different. So, and I know that in different countries, I think it's maybe Mexico. I'm not sure about it. They have, I think, the death day. So something like this. I'm not sure about it, but I know that in different countries, people have the same event and occasion that they celebrate in different ways, of course. Well, and as you can see, the first one, wow. In many towns of Mexico, there are parades involving masks, puppets, and colorful skeleton. So, this one, yeah, the Day of the Dead, yeah, of course, like in Mexico. So they celebrate because they believe that the soul or ghost, they come to the earth, and I don't know, so they can celebrate because of this. Maybe they wear masks so that ghosts can't recognize people. That's
mm,
interesting, actually. And so, the meaning of costume, dress, clothing
no.
item, clothes, of course. So he wore a ghost costume for Halloween. So most of people in the past, I remember that when I was a child, people used to wear like scary costumes, but not now. Actually, of course we do the same, but a bit different. I don't know, fairies, like for example, different characters, beautiful characters, angels, but in the past it was like more scary like than now. And this one, jack-o'-lantern. So do you have this when you celebrate Halloween?
Mm,
Pumpkin?
um, like yeah, kind not many, and
Yeah,
like not popular.
yeah,
Yeah, not that popular.
of course. Yeah. So it's like, that we have it, so, we like carve uh, a pumpkin, and I don't know, make it like it's like supernatural, or it's, I don't know, turns the actually these pumpkins spread, they represent spirits or supernatural being like this. So because of this, we have them at night and using candles. They're really beautiful, actually. So I don't find them scary. So they're really beautiful, and they
Yeah,
make city, yeah, they make everything more beautiful, everywhere more beautiful. But they should be scary. So jack-o'-lantern is, as you can see, is the pumpkin of the Halloween that is actually carved in special way, as you can see, to be scary. Of course, they're not. Well, and frightened. So this is an adjective, means scared. My sister was frightened when she was my Halloween cosplay. So that is scared. Well, this is the meaning of, actually the words of this lesson are really easy. And tell me about this one. I want to ask you about this day. July 27th is the day to commemorate Vietnamese heroes. Remember, commemorate, remember.
Yeah.
To honor. So could you talk about this day? So it's like, because, you know, Vietnamese hero who had sacrificed in the Vietnam War. So it's like, but can you briefly talk about it, where and how?
Vietnam War.
Yes, like, you know, I'm reading this sentence because I have no idea about July 27th in your country. So what happened?
July 27th. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I also don't know. But
Ah.
I think maybe it's like I only think it's just a random day, like, but or it's a special day, like once it's a whole it's
Yeah,
hey an event, an important event.
of course, of course.
Yeah.
And Kai, are there any days in the year that you find really important and maybe you like that day, or maybe you don't like the day that you don't like, and you sometimes you can say that I really hate this day. So are there any days, or you can say no, I don't care, so every day just the same, all days are the same?
I'm not sure, but I like days like we are like it's a event, and we were like absent from school for 2 weeks.
Ah, New Year, your New Year, because I know that it's about 2 or 3 weeks you have
Uh,
holidays.
no, it's not New Year's, but
Ah,
like we absent from school for 2 weeks.
so it should be really good.
Yeah, but yeah, New Year is different. New Year
Ah,
is
right.
yeah, we are like yeah.
So this is another occasion that schools close and you don't need to go to school for 2 weeks. So that's
Yeah,
really good. So it's really good for students.
but I also like New Year
Yeah, New
because
Year.
we can absent for a
Yeah,
long time, and
great.
we
Yeah.
we get like lucky money.
Do you still get lucky money? Because I know about it. So you get money just like in an envelope, like lucky money. So do you still get, I thought it was something for kids, just kids. No?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about next year, but this year I got it. But
Good.
like 2025, I'm not sure about it.
So let's see. Yeah, yeah, it's like so. And New Year,
Yeah,
you
because
because you
I'm done high school already.
yeah,
So
of course.
yeah, I'm not sure about next year.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I think you
But
are,
yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
yeah, it's really, but actually, it's really good. I think, especially kids. So they should be really like passionate and interested in there because of Lucky Money. So we have gifts. So it's like we have a
Actually, yeah,
list. Yeah, it's like we have a list, and
actually
I
we
say
are.
that, yeah. I need this and my family. Okay, so they buy and just we try to share what we need and we make a list of what we need and then we buy for each other. So there is no money here. So, but it can be good to get money. Well, okay. Skeleton and costume, jack-o'-lantern, frightened, and commemorate. So could you please use this word to make some sentences?
Skeleton, jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Um, the police. The police. The police found out an unknown skeleton in the park.
Yeah.
And a costume.
Ah.
And last Halloween, my friend um my friend dressed in a costume. No. Oh no, my friend bought an expensive costume for in the last Halloween.
Yeah. Unless, yeah. Just,
Jack
in on. So when you are referring a specific day, it's better. So it's better to use preposition on, not in. In year, on, for example, specific day.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, preposition on is better. Well, very
Jack,
good.
um,
Next one.
my grandfather bought some jack-o'-lantern because he thought that was beautiful. They were beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful. Yeah, of course.
Frightening. Hmm. Jack-o'-lantern is not a is not frightened at all.
Yeah, it's not frightening because something should be frightening so that you become frightened. You are frightened, so it's about you. I wasn't
Ah,
frightened. Yeah, of course.
okay, wait. The children didn't get fright. The children aren't get frightened from the jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, aren't frightened. Yeah, of course, you can say.
Okay. Um, commemorate, commemorate,
Yeah, commemorate.
commemorate. Hmm. Um, commemorate.
That is verb. It means to remember.
Remember, commemorate. Let me see. Yes. The festival commemorates the town's founding.
Yeah. Or held to, the festival, for example, is held to commemorate some people, so something, an event, or for example, I don't know, like soldiers, or for example, people. So it's like, or something. So someone or something, you can say. Yeah, we do something to commemorate something or someone. So that is the way that you can use it. Well, okay. Actually, we have a good video about the most interesting festivals in the world. So do you agree to watch this video together? And then we will discuss which one you find more interesting. If you agree, we can watch it together.
Okay.
Okay, just one minute. Let me share.
The Harbin Festival is the largest snow and ice festival, which features carvings towering over 20 feet in height and full-size buildings made from gigantic ice blocks. Every year, people build incredible things out of ice and snow, decorating them with lights and lasers. Holi is a spring festival, also known as the Festival of Colors. It's an ancient Hindu religious festival which starts on the night before Holi, when people gather, sing, and dance. The next morning starts with a carnival of colors where everyone plays, chases, and colors each other with dry powder and colored water, with some carrying water guns and colored water-filled balloons for their water fight. The Albuquerque Balloon Festival is the largest gathering of hot air balloons in the world. Over 750 hot air balloons take to the skies. Some are illuminated at night, and some, uniquely shaped, once the balloons are let off, they paint the sky with their vibrant colors and hues, making it a beautiful sight to look at. Burning Man is an annual event when up to 48,000 people gather in Nevada's Black Rock Desert to create art and express their individuality. It takes its name from the ritual burning of a large wooden effigy, which is set alight on Saturday evening. Pingxi Lantern Festival was originally celebrated to ward off the evil and disease from the town. The sky lanterns were released originally to let others know that the town was safe. These lanterns are decorated with wishes and released into the sky, magically decorating the sky into a sanctuary of lights. Over 1 million people invade Pamplona to participate in the San Fermin Festival. Those brave enough and willing to get potentially horned to the chest participate in the running of the bulls during the event. Every year, over 200 people are injured. Almost most injuries are contusions due to falls and are not that serious. The Carnival tradition dates back over 900 years. It was the one time during the year where there were no bounds. Everybody was free to do things desired all year without any guilt, thanks to the masks. During the Carnival, Venice comes alive with masked Venetians and tourists. Oktoberfest is the largest annual beer festival held in Munich. It's a 16-day festival with more than 6 million participants from around the world. Imagine being surrounded by these traditional huge glasses of beer, and serving them are the beautiful and sensational waitresses. Commemorating the uprising that marked the beginning of the French Revolution, Bastille Day is the biggest national holiday in France. While there isn't a city, town, or village throughout the country that doesn't do something to honor French independence, the best place to celebrate is in Paris. In many ways, Mardi Gras' reputation precedes itself. If you want to party like there's no tomorrow, New Orleans is where you belong. Mardi Gras is a crazy celebration before Lent, also known as the last day before giving up sinful pleasure.
Well, so tell me, which one do you find more interesting?
Interesting. I
Yeah.
think
Maybe the most beautiful, the most interesting. Which one you would like to attend if you have a chance?
I think the King's
Which
no
one?
the light. I don't know the people
Lantern? Yeah,
lantern
Lantern
flying
Festival.
flying lantern.
Of course, it's really beautiful.
Actually, hot air balloon and paintball is
Yeah,
interesting, but
color, of
I don't.
course.
But I think it's so dangerous.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so. Why dangerous?
I think it's dangerous, and I think paintball is I don't like, it's look like very dirty. So
So
yeah,
you don't like this type of activity? Like, of course, it's a bit dirty. Yeah, but lantern is really beautiful, as you said, and yeah, and hot air balloon. Of course, that was really good, a good experience. So you can experience something new. So I think it's really good. Well, okay, and have a skeleton in your closet. What is the meaning of this? Can you guess the meaning of this idiom?
idiom
Yeah,
makes
can you
you
guess?
have to say have skeleton in your closet.
Yeah, it's like, something hidden. So, but what is that? So, of course, it's not something good. Having skeleton in the closet, like, maybe you have something bad or embarrassing that happened in the past and you kept it secret. So this is the
Yeah,
meaning of, yeah, of course. So if you have any skeletons in your closet, it means you have some bad secrets. So do you have? Everyone has. So
yeah. Process.
something bad or embarrassing. Stuff. My wife never talked about her past. I bet she had some skeleton in her closet that she never told me about. So, yeah, of course, Maybe. So you don't?
No, I don't.
Great. Very good. Okay. Well, and uh, you know the meaning of this word, to pretend. To pretend, to show what is not real. So, for example, most of people pretend to be kind, but they are not. They pretend, for example, to be, I don't know, like to care about others, but they don't. So actually, the meaning of pretend means to make people believe, but it's not actually real, just to show. When you're pretending to cry, it means you're crying, but it's not real. So to make believe is the meaning of to pretend. Now, you can follow pretend and to plus infinitive. So to pretend to be and, just that is really important, because when we have to pretend, it's like we have past participle of the verb. So to pretend to be, because it's like, for example, to be followed. It means someone else is following you. So that is the meaning of to pretend, okay? And for example, I pretended to be frightened. It means someone actually made me scared, so that I pretended. So it wasn't real. So I just like showed that, I don't know, I was scared. So that is the meaning of to pretend. So pretend, it can be used in different tenses like present, past, future. And then we have to, be, and past participle like passive form. So, for example, I was scared, but I pretended to be, I don't know, like to be hurt, like this. Or for example, I pretended to be followed by someone. So of course you can say pretend, you can use pretend in other form, but here we have passive. It means we have a reason. Okay, could you please use the structure to make sentence?
Okay. Tend to be. We tend to be. He pretend to be verb 3. Verb let me see. Pretend to be. Pretend to be.
So it's like some people we see on Instagram, some people pretend, I don't know, just a prank, like, you know, they pretend to be deaf or something like this. So just, you know,
Tend
yeah,
to be.
pretend to.
He pretend to be frightened by his mom.
Yeah, of course. But look, we have structure that is pretend to be and past participle. It means we have a reason. But you know, you don't need, it's not a rule that you always need to use it this way. For example, I don't know, I'm pretending to look at her. Some show, it's not real. So you can use it, just you need to know that after pretend, you use to and infinitive. Or you can use a noun. For example, I don't know, I pretended deafness. So I was deaf, like this, okay? I pretend, for example, to laugh, like this, to smile. So you can use different structures. So it can be followed by to and infinitive, or a noun, or to be plus past participle. That is somehow passive form, okay? Okay. Kai, your picture's frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, of course. I was just like, okay, did you get?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, very good. So you did. Well, and now we have a video. So first, if I can find it, just one moment. Let's see. Let's watch and fill in the blanks. I hope we have the video. 29. No. Oh, we don't have 29. It's not really good. So okay, one moment. If I can find it, it takes a few seconds. We don't have it, but we need to maybe look for it on YouTube. Okay. Well, since we don't have this audio, we have another one that is, okay, let's watch. So what is Halloween? I will ask you a few questions and how do people celebrate it? Are you ready to watch? And then I will ask you a few questions related to the video.
We're learning about how and why people celebrate Halloween in the United States. Halloween has a very long and interesting history, which likely began with an ancient Celtic celebration that took place at the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. And if I understand this correctly, people believed that during this time, spirits or ghosts could travel very easily between the world of the dead and the world of the living. So people would light big fires and wear scary costumes to keep the ghosts away. Later on, this day would also become a Christian holiday called All Hallows Eve. However, most people who celebrate Halloween in the United States don't know very much about the holiday's history and don't think of it as a religious holiday. We just think of it as a fun day on which we wear costumes and get free candy. So that's what we are going to talk about in this short video, the main things that we do on Halloween in the United States. The main thing that children do on Halloween is go trick-or-treating. Basically, they put on costumes and they walk door to door collecting free candy. In Scotland and Ireland a very long time ago, people would walk door to door doing small performances in exchange for food, and it seems that this might be how trick-or-treating began. At each house, the children knock on the door, and when someone opens the door, the children say trick or treat. Originally, this probably meant give us something nice or we will do something bad to you. But nowadays, we don't really think about what this means or why we say it. We just know that this is the thing that we say on Halloween when we want candy. When we hear the word Halloween, we usually think about ghosts, witches, and monsters. However, not everyone dresses up as something scary. You'll definitely see ghosts, witches, and monsters, but you'll also see princesses, cowboys, astronauts, and cartoon characters. Because Halloween is not a public holiday, if October 31st is on a weekday, children go to school as normal. However, they will probably have some special Halloween activities at their school. Families who celebrate Halloween will also usually buy pumpkins, carve faces into them, put candles inside of them, and decorate their porches with them, and these are called jack-o'-lanterns. And Halloween is not just for children. In fact, this holiday is actually very popular with adults, and adults like to do things like watch scary movies and go to costume parties. Costume parties are just regular parties, but the guests all wear costumes. And if you go to a Halloween party, you'll probably also see Halloween-themed food and drinks. For example, there might be punch that looks like a witch's potion, cocktails with eyeballs in them, or cookies that look like human fingers. And because pumpkins, apples, corn, and many other things are harvested around this time, another thing that many people like to do is visit farms and orchards. Orchards are basically just farms where they grow trees to produce fruit. So many people go to orchards to pick fresh apples, or pumpkin patches to pick pumpkins. Around Halloween, farms and orchards also often have special Halloween activities, such as corn mazes, haunted houses, and haunted hay rides. A haunted house is basically a house that you walk through that is full of ghosts, monsters, and other scary surprises. Haunted hay rides are very similar to haunted houses, but instead of walking through a house, you ride through a field on a tractor. So yeah, I hope this video has answered some of your questions about Halloween. And if you're interested...
Well, okay, and now you tell me what Halloween is and how we celebrate it, according to the video.
It's a very, it has a long history, and it happened long time ago in the ancient time, and it's start around in the middle of in the harvest and the winter, and we celebrate it by wearing scary costume.
Of course. Only scary costumes?
Scary costume. Yeah.
Only scary?
Not really.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm not sure about it. But
Yeah.
Mostly scary costume.
Yeah, mostly, but of course, people choose whether they want to wear something else, like as I told you, like fairy, princess, so different costumes. Not only it should be like, you know, scary, but actually it's not. So, and actually, the tradition, the custom is to go and knock at the door. Then the neighbors open the door and they give you some candies. But actually, you know, every year is a bit different. For example, this year was like, you know, people just actually sat in front of their homes, like houses, and it's like, you know, they gave candy to children. So, but actually, children should go and knock at the door, then they open. But I don't know why this year was a bit different. Like, you know, most of people in our neighborhood just, you know, sat in front of their homes and just, you know, gave candies to kids. And you know that some people make it a bit funny, just, you know, for example, they take dolls to neighbors theirs to get some candies, and you know, of course they don't understand because everyone is wearing costumes and, you know, masks, so of course no one can recognize. Well, so this is all about Halloween, as you know. So, and as you heard, it's not a public holiday. So just like normal, children go to school. They have some activities at school. And it's like, you know, there is a reason behind it. So actually it's something fun that people can have, mostly for adults, not children. So especially nowadays that, you know, we have some costume parties and, you know, people go, attend and join. So it's actually funnier for adults than children. Okay, well, let's ask some question. Okay, so tell me, do you have any occasion or like, for example, any events like Halloween that people celebrate in your country? Just like it, not exactly the same.
Like Halloween?
Yeah, something the same,
No.
the similar. No.
No, nothing else. Like just Halloween.
Yeah, just Halloween, of course.
Yeah.
And do people decorate for Halloween?
Decorate.
Decorate.
Yeah. So, like not at all.
Mostly. Yeah.
Mostly.
And tell me, of course, I think it's not really important day in your country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not holiday, it's a normal day that some people celebrate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, and actually I want to ask you another question related to your New Year. So you know that in every occasion, so people do different things. I don't know, like for example, in Christmas, New Year. So we have a Christmas, we have a Christmas tree. We have gift and we have the method and costume to decorate our homes. So I want to ask about your New Year. How do you decorate your houses New Year?
New Year. Decorate houses. Oh yeah, we bought some. I don't know. My mom bought some. We bought some like lucky. I don't know things that relate to lucky.
Art luck, of course.
Yeah, lucky. Like relate to lucky and New Year things.
Ah, so you have like lucky charms, like something that brings luck.
Yeah.
Ah, some specific items. And then you decorate. So do you decorate your homes using candles or balloons, flowers? So what is that? Or trees? So
Trees.
yeah, I'm
Balloon.
asking like,
I
just like,
think. Yeah. We. My mom even buys like flower.
flowers. That's really good. It should be really beautiful. And what do people often do to commemorate their dead family members and friends? They keep the things the dead left behind, they keep the photo of them, and they have an annual day of celebration. So what do you normally do in your country? How do you remember dead family members or maybe friends? Do you do something special?
Photo of them. Special.
It's like,
Hmm.
yeah,
No, I don't think so.
you don't think so. It's like nothing.
Uh, no, not really, but like not at all.
Yeah, of course. Well, and do you think it's important to commemorate, I don't know, like people who are dead now, they can be family members or friends. Do you find it good or do you think no, something extra? Yeah, of course, we were maybe sad, we were really upset, but now actually it's done and we don't need to commemorate and you don't need to do anything. So what do you think? Is it important to remember to commemorate our dead family members or friends or people or no? You think something?
Oh yeah, we will like what is called uh worship.
I'm sorry.
Worship.
Yeah, worship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like that.
yeah. It's like could you briefly explain it? So just word worship. How?
Worship.
Of course, how? How do you?
Worship like we have I don't know. Uh, it's a big. I don't know. In my house, like we have a big table and we have a like God statue,
Yeah.
God
Of course.
statue on the table, and we also have some food and snack
Of
to worship,
course.
and
Of,
my mom like do it like every day,
yeah, of course. So it's like, yeah, got it. So
and
it's like, when you say
yeah,
worship, yeah.
I don't know, but not really, not all family like will do like my mom, but
Ah,
like yeah, we at least we just have to worship like at least once a day.
yeah, of
But
course. So it's honor.
my mom like do it very strictly, and she do it times a day, and she do it
Uh,
so like very long time. I don't know, like
uh,
1 hour or more.
of course.
I
Of
don't know.
course.
I don't know what she believes, but I think that is too much.
So actually, that is her belief, so she thinks that,
Yeah, she
yeah,
have a very, I don't know, she have a very strong belief in
yeah,
God and Buddha God, and like worship things.
yeah, it's like, yeah, I know what you mean. So it's like, so she honor and respect her belief.
Yeah,
So, and of course, her own way, method. So maybe it takes long time, but it's like something that she thinks is right. And of course, of course, we need to respect. So it's like people have different ways to honor, to respect their beliefs. And of course, so especially when it comes to religion and, religious people. So it's like, they're a bit different. So they have their own method.
yeah.
And well, do you have any celebration related to death and soul in Vietnam?
That's and so.
Yeah, yeah, we have this one, Vietnam War Invalid and Ghost Festival. So, do you know anything about them? Because they're something actually related to your country, so I have nothing to say about them. So, do you have any idea about these events? Like,
Oh, I think I don't, I don't care about that like all the time, and I don't remember. But I don't think we have, and I think
yeah,
we
of course.
just doing worship every day, and or
You pray, you
some,
mean? Because
yeah,
doing
sometimes
worship, like, you mean you pray, it's like, you
praise,
worship,
yeah, praise,
honor. Yeah,
just honor, praise, yeah,
of course. So you have Ghost Festival that is
yeah,
really make actually offering to any ghost who may be floating and not be worshipped by their family. Ah, that's really interesting. So you do, but you don't have any idea about it, but you do. I will search. Well, and let me ask you, do you believe in ghosts? Or they come from, I don't know, do you think they're real? I don't know, like witch, mythical creatures, I don't know, supernatural, ghost. Do you think they're real? Or they come from, I don't know, a strong imagination?
strong imagination.
What do you think? Do you
I'm
believe
actually I don't believe in I don't believe in God that much, but
ghost? No, I'm talking about ghost.
are ghosts? No,
Yeah.
also, yeah, I don't believe in ghosts. You
Ah,
know, I'm not scared of them, of those, while my brothers like and my sister like,
ah,
yeah, very like get very scared of ghosts.
yeah.
And
So,
I told my mom I don't believe in ghosts, but
but
she
she believes.
yeah, she tried to explain, but I don't, I don't care about that at all.
Yeah, she tries to convince you and explain. So, but of course, it's your opinion and you don't believe. And
Yeah,
so, this one, the last question. Do you agree that death is not the end? Wow. So,
death
like,
is not. That
challenging
is,
question. So, death is not the end. Who
that is,
knows?
yeah, that is not the end. Yeah, but I think so. I also
Maybe.
think that that is not the end, but I also think that that is the end.
That's really good.
You know, like sometimes I think when we dead, we will like.
Maybe
But
we'll leave.
no,
Yeah.
I can't describe. But mostly I think that is the end already.
Yeah, of course.
Like
Interesting.
yeah, because I don't believe in God, so I think this is the end.
Ah, of course, got it. So actually there is a confusion here. Like, you think that when you die, maybe you will actually return to the world and I don't know, in the form of another creature, another person, maybe some people believe. And at the same time, on the other hand, you believe that you don't believe in God. So you say, okay, that can be the end. So maybe there is a conflict here. So we don't know. Maybe, of course, who knows? So we have no idea about it. It's really difficult
But
to say.
mostly I think that is the end already. Like when we dead, we will like I don't know our thinking like so it's disappear already.
Yeah. It's like,
We
we
can't
back to nature.
yeah, we just nature
Yeah, it's
maybe.
like, we come from nature and we back to like other creatures.
But I believe that we will no no we will not I mean it's the end already. We will not like we are disappear already.
Ah, so just like I
Yeah.
did explosion and then nothing.
No, yeah when we die we just disappear already
Ah,
because I don't think we will come back in another life.
yeah, of course, I have no idea about it. Just maybe I think that, every creature in the world is a part of nature. So it's like maybe again, maybe we will be trees. Who know? I don't know. Plants, trees,
Okay,
seeds.
maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Actually, this is really challenging topic. So we need to research and we need to think about it deeply to say if death is the end or not. Okay, Kai. So time's up and we need to go. So thank you. It was really good time with you again. And have a great day.
All right.
And see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow too.
Grace, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you again.
Grace.
Okay.